Do you have more than 60 years and feel that glasses make you look tired, even when you have a well-put-together look? Today, I will show you 7 frame shapes that immediately lift the face and 5 that weigh down your expression. At the end, I will give you a fitting room checklist to choose the right frame in 2 minutes. Straight to the point, many people over 60 overlook a fundamental detail. The right glasses rejuvenate because they respect 5 visual pillars that I will teach you now. Helen Mirren, at 79 years, proves this. Slightly elevated corners create an immediate lift. It is not luck, it is visual construction. Do you know that feeling of looking in the mirror and thinking, these glasses are making me look older? It is not paranoia. There is a mechanism behind it. Wrong frames work like reverse filters. They highlight exactly what we want to disguise. Heavy glasses tell a heavy story. 7 specific shapes can make you look visibly younger immediately. 5 others are true saboteurs of your elegance, and you are probably wearing one of them right now. Shall we find out if that is your case? If you want to master these secrets of visual mechanics, subscribe to the channel. Turn on the notification bell because elegance does not wait, and leave your like. Every like helps more women discover this. But which of these shapes is the most classic fitting room mistake? Quick principles before the models. 5 pillars before talking about the shapes. Keep them well because I will use them throughout the video. Eyebrow line. The upper rim of the frame should follow the curve of your eyebrow, neither covering it completely nor leaving a large gap. Temporal lift. Slightly elevated corners create an immediate uplifting effect on the features. Optical weight. The thicker and darker the frame, the heavier the reading of the face. The more translucent or brushed metal, the lighter the effect. Bridge GPS. Keyhole bridge or adjustable nose pads raise the frame and take it off the cheek. Lens height. Generous height, 32 to 36 millimeters, benefits those who wear progressives and opens the visual field. Mini mirror test. Look straight ahead. The frame should not touch the cheek when you smile. From the side, the temple arm must not mark the temple. Remember the map, ELWBH eyebrow, lift, weight, bridge, height. Now let us go to the shapes. 7 shapes that rejuvenate. 1. Soft cat eye, corners discreetly elevated. Why it rejuvenates? It creates temporal lift at the outer corner of the eyes. It is visual construction, not genetic luck. The trick is in the subtlety. While a dramatic cat eye screams costume, the soft version whispers elegance. Our eyes naturally follow ascending lines, so when the frame rises slightly at the outer corners, it creates an illusion that pulls everything upward, including the perception of your age. For whom? Practically all face shapes. On small faces, prefer thin rims, color tip, champagne gold, brushed silver, light tortoise. Mirror check now. Do the outer corners rise a little? If the face still looks sagging, check the bridge in shape 7. 2. Modern panto, rounded oval from the 1950s. Why it rejuvenates? Soft curves plus comfortable lens height open the eyes like theater curtains. The modern panto is smart construction. Generous lens height creates a frame that enhances the eyes, while small imperfections become invisible, supporting actors. The magic is in the combination of soft curves with structure that supports without weighing down. For whom? Medium to high forehead. Great for progressives due to lens height. Do you wear progressives? The lens height of this shape usually gives a more comfortable field. 3. Soft rectangular, rounded corners. Why it rejuvenates? It defines without hardening. The upper line follows the eyebrow, creating elegant structure. It is facial diplomacy. It can be authoritative without looking harsh. Straight lines that follow the eyebrow create structure and presence, but softened corners prevent you from looking like a grumpy executive. Our brain interprets sharp angles as harshness, so when you soften them, you keep sophistication, but gain approachability. For whom? Works on almost all face shapes. Avoid narrow and flat versions. Avoid the narrow and flat version. It is one of the 5 shapes to avoid that I will show. 4. Light browline, marked top, thin base. Why it rejuvenates? Structure on top directs focus to the eyes. Light base does not compete with the cheeks. It is strategic facial architecture. It builds where needed and relieves where there is excess. Diane Keaton proved that this works decades ago. A marked top creates structure like theatrical spotlights, while the thin base discreetly disappears. Weight on the upper part visually elevates the whole expression. For whom? Those who want presence without weight, ideal for faces with fuller cheeks. Attention! Moderate thickness at the top so as not to close the gaze. Did it get too heavy on top? In colors and materials, I will show you how to lighten without losing presence. 5. Delicate Wayfarer, smaller proportions. Why it rejuvenates. It brings all the presence of the classic Wayfarer, but with proportions that embrace the face without dominating it. The trick is in the invisible math. Frame width should be proportional to your face, not extending too far beyond the temples. It is like tailored clothing. When the proportion is correct, people notice your elegance without being able to identify the exact reason. For whom? Medium to large faces. On small faces, it can dominate. Proportion: frame width approximately equal to face width. Is there extra at the temple? Checklist Step 4 solves it. 6. Geometric oval. Oval with subtle angles. Why it rejuvenates. It combines the softness of the traditional oval with slight architectural definition. It is the perfect controlled contradiction. You take the softness of the classic oval and add minimal structure through almost imperceptible angles. It works like an experienced diplomat. It softens what needs to be eased, but defines where presence is required. For whom? Those who want softness with a touch of structure. Works well on angular faces. Material: translucent acetate or thin metal for an even lighter effect. If it looks rigid, this shape gives the same definition with more softness than the rectangular. 7. Keyhole bridge. Why it rejuvenates. It visually slims a short or low nose and lifts the entire center of the face. Lifted corners, lifted face. It is a visual magic trick. The curvature of the bridge creates a vertical line that elongates the nose while pulling the center of the face upward, like a disguised lifting. Our brain interprets this curved line as a natural extension of the nose, so you gain height where you need it. For whom? Short or low nose, or when the frame touches the cheek. Combine with soft cat eye or panto for even greater lift. Does the frame touch the cheek when you smile? Lift it with keyhole bridge or adjustable nose pads. Smart exceptions. Those who have naturally high contrast, light skin plus very dark hair, can handle thin black rims without weighing down. And if your style is more dramatic, a contained and light oversize works, as long as it does not extend beyond the temples and does not touch the cheek. Before the shapes to avoid, here is your navigation map by face shape. Short or low face. Prioritize keyhole bridge and lens height, panto, geometric oval. Long or narrow face. Prefer greater lens height, tall panto or soft rectangular to balance. High forehead, rim following eyebrow. Browline and panto work well. Full cheek, avoid bottom heavy. Prefer light browline or soft cat eye. Short or low nose. Keyhole bridge or adjustable nose pads to lift the frame. Small face, contained proportions, delicate wayfarer, soft cat eye with thin rims. Now let us go to the shapes that sabotage all this construction. 5 shapes to avoid and what to use instead. Narrow and short rectangle. Problem: flattens the gaze and pulls the face downward, creating a tired effect. Replace with soft rectangular with more lens height, keeps structure, gains lightness. Very heavy and dark rim, thick. Problem: excessive optical weight, especially with gray hair. It weighs down the whole expression. Replace with light tortoise, translucent, crystal or amber, or satin metals. Bottom heavy, thick lower part. Problem: adds visual volume to the cheeks, creates drooping effect on features. Replace with light brow line, marked top, thin base, which inverts the weight. Oversized that extends too far beyond the temples. Problem: visually widens the face and sinks natural features. Replace with modern panto in your size, edges aligned with temples. Low bridge with lens that touches the cheek. Problem: marks when smiling, creates shadow and constant tired look. Replace with keyhole bridge or adjustable nose pads that lift the entire frame. Quick fake. Do progressives need tall frames? Generous height, 32 to 36 millimeters, usually gives a more comfortable field, but always test. Does black always age? Not always. The point is optical weight. Thin or satin black can look great. Thick and shiny black weighs down. Do translucent frames look washed out? In crystal, light amber, or light smoke tones, they bring light to gray hair without disappearing in photos. Do the temple arms slip? It is usually wide bridge or low nose pad. Ask for adjustment of nose pads and panoscopic tilt, the slight forward angle of the frame. Colors and materials that illuminate at 60+. Helen Mirren at 79 looks like a queen even without a crown. The secret is not only in the jeans, it is in the surgical choice of colors and materials that work in favor of time. Metals, champagne gold, brushed silver, soft rose, they harmonize with gray hair. Translucent acetates, crystal, light amber, light smoke. They bring light to the face and do not close the expression. Light tortoise, elegant and gentler than solid black, works as a sophisticated neutral. Soft contrast rule. Match the frame temperature with skin and hair tone to look naturally radiant, never competing. Translucent frames work as a smart neutral in the 1-1-1 method. And if you use a color column, pants plus shoes, a frame in the same spectrum maintains vertical reading. Smile. Does the frame touch the cheek? Fitting room checklist. Now comes the definitive test. You have 2 minutes in the fitting room to find out if you got it right or if you're about to make a classic mistake. 1. Eyebrow. Does the upper rim follow your natural eyebrow? 2. Temporal lift. Do the outer corners rise slightly? 3. Cheek. Does the lens or rim not touch when you smile? 4. Proportion. Is frame width approximately equal to face width without excess at the temples? 5. Color and material. Does it illuminate skin and hair or close the face? 6. Comfort. No marks on nose or ear after a few minutes? Turn to the side in the mirror. Does the temple arm mark the temple? If yes, it needs adjustment. Now you master the 5 pillars ELWBH. Eyebrow, lift, weight, bridge, and height. You know which 7 shapes rejuvenate and which 5 sabotage your elegance. Your challenge: test 2 models from your list, 1 soft cat eye and 1 modern panto, and do the fitting room checklist. Then come back and tell me in the comments, cat eye or panto, which lifted your gaze more? If this guide helped you, leave a like and share with a 60+ friend who deserves to choose glasses that enhance her face. Elegance is applied visual intelligence, and the right glasses do half the work. Comment here, the right glasses rejuvenate, if this video opened your eyes to the science of visual construction. You deserve to look in the mirror and feel radiant every day. The right glasses rejuvenate because they respect ELWBH eyebrow, lift, weight, bridge, and height.